My crazy sister-in-law harassed her pregnant daughter until she was fired, then manipulated our family against her when she spoke out. So I turned family against her with one bold baby shower surprise. My SEL called my niece a leg spreader. You see, my niece was 23 when she got pregnant. Her boyfriend abandoned her that same day. My plan was to get the whole family to support her. But my sister-in-law Patricia had other plans. Patricia was the textbook definition of a gold digger who married my brother for the money. Designer bags, country club membership, kids in private school. Good girls don't get abandoned for no reason, she announced at Sunday dinner. What message does this send the younger cousins? I wanted to defend her, but Patricia's father signed my paychecks, so I was forced into being an observer. Over the next few months, Patricia tightened the noose. At every family gathering, she stopped saying Sophie's name out loud, and instead referred to her as the leg spreader. She removed her from every family group chat and convinced almost everyone that she had cheated. It was cruel, but Sophie could handle the gossip. She still had her career and income, until Patricia decided to take those too. I was eating breakfast when I got the phone call. It was Sophie. Her breathing was so ragged I thought she was having a panic attack. Patricia just told my boss I was getting pregnancy delusions, and I was a threat to the babies at the hospital. They cut me down to one shift a week. Her voice broke. I'm 7 months pregnant and just lost my health insurance. I'd spent months watching Patricia destroy Sophie for sport. Watching was over. Now it was my turn to play. The annual family reunion was in 2 weeks at Patricia's house. Perfect. My 8-year-old daughter was going to do my dirty work for me. I spent every night rehearsing with Emma. She understood cruelty better than most adults. When we arrived, Patricia's face went from a fake smile to pure rage. You see, she had specifically requested for Sophie not to come, and now there she was, rubbing her 8-month pregnancy bump, ready to party. She's not welcome here, Patricia said, her tone cold and unforgiving. Surprise! I yelled at the top of my lungs. It's Sophie's baby shower! I shoved past Patricia before she could close the door. 40 relatives turned to stare. Patricia grabbed my arm, nails digging in. Get out or I'll call the police. Emma has prepared something special, I responded, scanning for my daughter. Patricia was already pulling out her phone. I have a poem to read, Emma yelled, getting everyone's attention. She unfolded her paper and began in her clear 8-year-old voice. Patty, Patricia, told lies to Sophie's work, and now Sophie can't be a nurse. Patty calls her mean names I'm not allowed to say. She made Sophie lose her money. Please help Sophie. Ahem. Thanks for listening. Patricia's own husband looked murderous. Sophie's mother gasped. Patricia, you called her workplace? Soon everyone turned to face her, looking for answers. Patricia stood frozen, mouth opening and closing like a fish out of water. Then she fled upstairs, her designer heels clicking on marble. The party transformed into an actual baby shower, relatives apologizing to Sophie, running home for gifts, offering her money for medical bills. I was beaming with pride, for both Sophie and Emma. I figured Patricia would just lick her wounds and F off. But 3 days later, CPS knocked on my door at 7 a.m. They'd received a report that I was exposing minors to asexual content. They interviewed Emma alone. They photographed her handwritten notes as evidence. They said the investigation would take 30 days minimum. I knew then that Patricia wasn't done, and neither was I. The CPS worker who showed up wasn't just any investigator. I recognized the tennis bracelet on her wrist immediately. Patricia had bragged about that exact piece at the country club luncheon 2 months ago, showing off how her dear friend Victoria had gotten a matching one. My stomach dropped as Victoria documented Emma's crayon poems, her